Welcome back to my page. Today we're going to have a product review on the SYL Fitness J-Cups. Let's talk about it. You tired of banging your specialty bar on your squat rack? Then maybe you should consider the SYL Fitness J-Cups. Full disclaimer, this product was sent to me so I could review it, but that's not going to change my honesty to you. Unboxing was a breeze. Let's talk about the specifications of this J-Cup. I've been using this for a while now, and there's no UHMW to protect your rack or the J-Cup itself. So listed online is a 1-inch diameter pin that goes to the back of your squat rack. I have the Fitness Reality 810 XLT, and they fit really well into the rack, but as you can see, I have no way of securing this pin because it's not a true 1-inch diameter pin. So that's not really a big deal because they do provide you with this. It's a piece of metal that goes to the back, and then it has this cotter pin, and the cotter pin actually slides in to this little hole. The biggest reason why I got this is to protect my bars. I have a lot of specialty bars and they don't exactly have the best paint job to it. So these allow the opportunity to protect these bars and not have it damage my squat rack or to have my squat rack damage it itself. Now there's no UHMW backing to any part of these J-Cups. So over time it has the potential to damage your uprights, which if you have a $200 rack and you've been using the J-Cups that come with it, you've probably already done so. You could always buy some UHMW tape and protect your rack and these J-Cups. It might be kind of hard for you to get some bars into your example, the Titan Fitness Cambered bench press bar. But once you get in and you start bench pressing with it, it'll fit from the bottom. Another reason why I got this is I like to slide the barbell off the J-Cups instead of having to lift it over the lip that's provided in the squat rack that I have. But other than the cambered bench press bar, I haven't noticed any other difficulties with unracking or racking the barbells that I do have. I will say that once you add a little bit more weight to your regular barbell, it's a little bit harder to slide it off the J-Cups itself, but it's not really all that noticeable, and it's better than sliding it to the edge of the metal ones that I did have and then damaging my barbell any further. You will notice a little bit of an offset when you do attach this J-Cup to your squat rack. And what I mean by that is from the pin where it goes into your squat rack to the lower part of the bevel of the J-Cup, it's about a 5.5-inch difference, which means if you put it all the way at the top hole for this particular squat rack, you can only get about 62 inches at the top. However, gone are the days where I have to worry about slamming my bar into the squat rack once I'm done with the squat or a rack pull or even bench press. So it is nice to have that hard rubber or plastic material there so it doesn't get damaged. To this setup and this cotter pin that's attached to it. It will take you not too much longer to set up your attachment, but if you like quick changes, this might not be for you. However, it is really stable. And the benefit to this is there's no side-to-side movement. The other benefit is this has a UHMW or some type of hard rubber backing. For comparison, there's no protection with the J-Cup that came with the squat rack compared to the SYL Fitness one. And the one that came with the rack actually has led to more bar damage from my textured or powder coated barbells than anything. Where the one with the UHMW from SYL Fitness is actually going to protect your bar over time. Now, I'm not saying to throw away your original J-Cups that came with it, but it'd be a good idea for you to invest in something that will protect your barbells, especially because some of them cost more or as much as the squat rack that I have right now. I've had this for a couple weeks now, and my barbell is medium knurling, and it's left a little bit of an impression right here, which for a under $30 set of J-Cups is really not all that bad. Also, it started to wear a little bit too. So would I recommend this to you? I think it's a pretty decently built J-Cup. Like I said, there's no UHMW backing to protect your squat rack. And you can't attach this to the back of this. It won't work. But like I said, they get around it by using this cotter pin. You could buy some UHMW tape to protect it, but I don't know how well that would work over time. The biggest benefit is it may damage your squat rack, but it will save your barbell.